So now that Pope Francis has passed away at the age of 88, a lot of people are asking what exactly happens to him. Well, there's a lot to it. In fact, tonight he is going to be placed in a coffin. And the official representative who examines the body of the Pope is going to do so tonight. But there's a little bit more to it. Let's actually take a look at the steps. This is going to be outlined by an article posted by CNA. Let's take a look. The first station. After the death of the Pope, the director of the Vatican's health services, currently Dr. Andrea Arcangeli, examines the body and prepares the certificate of death. He also arranges for the proper preservation of the corpse so that its public exposition can be carried out with the greatest decorum and respect. The remains of the deceased Pope are then dressed in the white cassock and moved to the private papal chapel for the rite of the ascertainment of death and deposition in the coffin, presided over by the Camerlengo, currently Cardinal Kevin Farrell. Following the prayers, the Pope's body, dressed in red liturgical vestments with a mitre and pallium, are placed in a simple wooden coffin with a zinc lining. The Paschal or Easter candle is placed nearby and lit for the next part of the rite, which includes sprinkling holy water on the body. The casket with the Pope's remains is placed in a suitable place within the Vatican for visitation and prayer until it is moved for public viewing. Then there's the second station. The second step is the translation or the transporting of the coffin in solemn procession to St. Peter's Basilica, where it's placed close to the basilica's main altar, the altar of confession, with the Paschal candle lit nearby, in order that the public may view the body, pray, and say goodbye. Then there will be a penitential mass celebrated in St. Peter's Square, and it marks the first of 9 consecutive days of mourning for the Pope. After this, there is the third station. The casket with funeral pall is next brought to the place of burial, most commonly the crypt of St. Peter's Basilica, where it's been the custom for popes to be buried for over a century. Pope Francis, however, is going to be placed in the Basilica of St. Mary Major, and this is per his request. The last pope to be buried outside of the Vatican was Pope Leo XIII, who was buried in the Archbasilica of St. John Lateran in 1903. 7 popes in history have been buried in the Basilica of St. Mary Major, the last from 1669, Pope Clement IX. So tonight at 8 p.m., Cardinal Kevin Farrell will examine the body of Pope Francis and then break his ring, break the seal of the fisherman, as it's called. That will be the rite of ascertainment. After that, the College of Cardinals are invited to come to Rome to begin to discuss what is next and the process of electing another pope, in addition to discussing the details of Pope Francis's funeral. Much more to come. And if you want to be up to date with what's going on in this process and many other things, you need to hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell for notification. We'll see you later. God bless. Hey, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the content. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and if you want to support the channel, visit patreon.com/Reason and Theology.